Multipart singing in Horehronie by both men and women is organically linked to the distinctive features of regional music culture, with its tonality, rhythm section, and in particular with its characteristic tendency for improvisation. It is defined by the interpretation technique, maintained by means of transmission from generation to generation. This singing is an example of typical polyphonic singing techniques of folk music expression in Slovakia. The Horehronie region is located in the central part of Slovakia. It is placed around the upper flow of the river Hron. It consists of the northern villages of Šumiac, Telgard and Vernar, and the southern villages of Helpa, Pohorela, Polomka and Závadka. Interpretational nuances and performance of tones in the northern villages of the region differ from those in the southern villages. The villages of the region are distinguished by an astonishing richness of a vivid traditional folk culture. In a broader public context in Slovakia, the multipart singing of Horehronie is perceived as a distinctively local phenomenon. The forms of folk vocal culture have been significantly influenced by natural conditions. Singing in the hills or meadows during work influenced the very intensive throaty expression resounding far and wide, as well as audible polyphonic consonances. This kind of singing tradition was linked to people's assertiveness and vitality through the elements of the shepherd's way of life that was transferred to the region during the Wallachian colonization from the 15th century. Moreover, the tradition of multipart singing is related to people's religiosity. The vocal culture of Horehronie has been considerably influenced by spiritual songs, in particular in the eastern part of the region, where most of the inhabitants practice Eastern rites. Even today, the similarity between the sacred songs and the interpretation of the profane songs is obvious. The bearers of this element are first of all the inhabitants of the villages concerned. In this region, there also exist a lot of associations related to folk culture. The traditional repertoire has been part of the programs of folklore ensembles all around Slovakia. The songs from this region are sung during social and family gatherings everywhere in the country. Apart from its aesthetic and artistic value, the multipart singing of Horehronie expresses people's local and regional identity.
Vážený pán minister, ctení hostia, stoja tu pred vami autentickí reprezentanti Horehronského viachlasného spevu z obci Ohorela, Ďalka, Bernard, ja som zo Šumiace. Ale k nám patria aj také obce ako Veľba, Závadka, Polovka, Vácov, Vejnuš, Ašpirovo. To sú všetky obce, ktoré keď sa ráno zobudíte, mám krásny pohľad na Kráľovú horu. Na Kráľovú horu, spod ktorej vyviera naša rieka Hron. Viete, všetci, čo sme sa tam narodili a žijeme v nie ľahkých podmienkach. Je to horská krajina. A u nás sa traduje, že človek sa rodí s piesňou, aj zomiera s piesňou.